What's up everybody, so we're gonna be using this component. You can't really hear this boomer, so basically guys, an infrared sensor works by sending invisible light. If the light comes back, it detects an object. If it doesn't, nothing is there. So it sends light from one of the LED there and the other receives it. Stop yapping bro, so noisy. Plus sign here, meaning this is the ground. So you really can't see shit here, so basically there is 4 pin there. Okay, there's an output, ground, and BCC. So BCC is for positive in a battery to make it work, and the ground is just a negative on the battery to run it. So basically just powering it up. Okay, here's the next part. You see that output there? That is where you receive the signal. So basically when it receives an object, or it finds an object in front of it, it turns into 1. I mean it turns to 0, because that's how it works. So when it turns to 0, it detects an object, so it sends a 0 to the Arduino. It sends a 0 to the Arduino, and then when it doesn't detect any object in front of it, it sends 1 to the Arduino. So that's what happened. Look how much I'm gonna fail at the end. I've been debugging it, so that's it. That's how it works. So there, pin number 3 is an output. Is an input. I think, is it? No, it's an output, right? Wait, is it an output? No. Since we're gonna detect it, I think it's an input. I don't know. Let me see. I forgot. What am I doing? Basically, the semicolon there is just there to stop this. Like, so when this runs, it will stop at the semicolon. So it just runs this, not the whole thing. Okay, now we're gonna put it on a variable, right? Int. We need int, and then name of the variable, which is the, let's name it skibidi, and then we're gonna equals it to 0, since it doesn't have any pin at all, any value yet. Now we're gonna go skibidi is equals to digital read. So basically it's gonna read what's inside pin 3, right? Pin 3. Wait lang. So basically the serial function here doesn't really matter. It's not really in use. It's for the serial thing, but I didn't know why I put it there. I thought I'm gonna use the serial, but I did not. Okay, I'm sorry, I had a cough. Okay, now we're gonna detect if skibidi is 1 or 0. So how do we do that? First, let's make a command, right? So let's say if, and then we're gonna put a condition here, because that's how it works. skibidi is equals to 1, meaning that means it's just equals to 1. If it equals to 1, everything inside this column, curly braces, will run. So okay, so we're gonna try and light this up, right? If it detects so if this detects something, we're gonna try and light this LED up. Look how rusty that is. But okay, so let's set up the LED first. So I made a huge mistake here, where like I put the ground part of the LED to the positive voltage, and then I put the positive voltage into the pin of the Arduino. That's what happened. That's why I debug it for so long. I don't even know. Let's just cut it to the coding, I guess, bro. So since we put another pin here, the pin mode is gonna be output now. Why is this output? Because we're gonna output a signal to it. If it's an input, we're gonna insert a signal into that pin. So that's the difference. I think insert. Okay, so here we go. So if the pin mode number 3, which is this, the skibidi, if skibidi is equals to 1, what are we gonna do? So we want to make this like blink. Let's say blink, right? So we're gonna turn it on. Digital digital right. Number 2 to high, right? Which means we're gonna turn number 2 into high. Then for 1 second, 1000 is 1 second actually. I don't know why, because 1000 milliseconds is equals to 1 second, I think. So here we go, and then we're gonna turn it low, right? To low. Bam. So that's it. Now we're gonna put another condition. If it's 0, I guess, else if, right? Is it else if or else if? I don't know. Let's try it. Else if BD is equals to 0, then do this, turn it to 0, because there's nothing to detect, right? Digital right. KBD, I mean that number 2 to low. See, I think there's something gonna be wrong here. I don't know. So let's test it out. How do we test it? We're just gonna put this on verify to see if the code actually works. Oh, we're not gonna be using this. I don't know. Oh, I forgot a semicolon here. Common mistake. Easy to fix. And boom. Okay, see? Now it's working. So, okay, this is the setup. Right? So let's not make it confusing. See, so can you clear up? See, the ground is on the ground and the plus is on the positive here on the 5 volts. The positive is on the 5 volts and the ground is on the ground here, and then the output is on pin number 3. So basically, if there's an object in front of it, this code, the digital.read, it will detect the code, right? I think it will detect the code and then put it on the variable, and then this condition here, if it's number 1, which is it's detecting something, it will blink the LED. LED, this one. And then if it detects nothing, and then it will not blink this type sheet. So let's go. So we're gonna upload the code. Okay, now it's been uploaded. Okay, see, so let's see. Whoa, what's wrong? It's not blinking the LED. Oh, yo, it's blinking it. It's working. Is it? Wait. It turns on, but why don't it blink? Oh, it just goes low for 0 seconds. That's why. See, it goes it turns on for 1 second, but when it goes low, it just instantly run the low, and then it goes to high again. So it looks like it's turning on. You just can see the low. You just can see when it turns off because it's so fast. Okay, so let's just simple debug. Boom, there's just an add delay there, so the low would go low for 1 second, and then let's go run it. See, boom, now it should work. 1 2 3, see, and then what the hell, why is it not blinking? I mean, it does detect it, but it's not blinking though. What could be the wrong? Hold on, let me find the wrong, guys. Hold on, let me cut. So here's the problem, guys. It's detecting one without even an obstacle nearby. So look, if there's an obstacle, right, see, it will output 0. That's the problem. That's why when there's one there, it will if there's one there, it will blink, right? But since it's detecting 0, right, see, now it's detecting 0, it goes to the other code, which is putting it on low, right? See, it's detecting 0, and then it's putting it on low, so that's why it don't blink. So let's fix it. I guess when it's turning on the sensitivity, it's probably because of the sensitivity. Okay guys, there's a bunch of fucking problems. So when it turns 0, it detects an object. When it turns 0, it detects object, right? That's right. So when it turns 1, it doesn't detect objects. So basically, let's just put this on 0. So when it detects an object, it will run this. But when it don't detect an object, it won't light up. So that's it, basically. And now, since it works, boom. So see, now it doesn't detect any object, right? So when I let it detect object, and boom, now it does it. Finally it blinks. See, that's how it works. So when it detects object, it basically just blinks. Boom, boom. And when it don't blink. See, 1 is when it don't detect object, and then 0 is when it detects an object. See? Oh my Hey, Days, bro, get a mic, bro. Stop yapping, man. Get a mic. Thanks y'all for watching, I guess. See you guys next time. Y'all should subscribe, baby.